Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, DCXTV episode 2. I welcome you, my three viewers, uh, to my journey here. I'd like to start off with some interesting things from the NFL. Week 1 is about to close here with the last game playing in the background there, Kansas City and San Diego. Um, I'll start with my Falcons. Horrible game. They played a bad game, especially on offense. Matt Ryan, he looked good at times, other than the one INT he threw to Palomalo, but I don't know. He just needs his running game. Michael Turner was awful, god awful. At times he looked like just falling forward, really not moving his legs the way he was in 08, and just not getting it done. Especially against that front line. The defense is really tough of Pittsburgh, and they just need a change of pace. It would be great if we had a change of pace back. Oh wait, we do. Jurius Norwood. How about we give him, I don't know, more than 2 touches? He has breakaway speed. He's very elusive, and I think on one of his rushes he got 8 yards right off the bat. But I don't know. We're not going to win many games scoring 9 points. Our defense played great. I mean, we held them to 9 points until overtime. I mean, you think that's a victory against a third string quarterback. I mean, I know Dennis Dixon has a lot more ability than most third stringers, but come on, that's a game that you really have to win. There's no excuse for that. And I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed. Had a bet with a girlfriend. She's a Steelers fan, lifelong, and I had to wear the Steeler jersey for a picture. Hopefully, it doesn't make it the rounds. The internet. I'll try to hide it as much as possible, but you know, unfortunately, I have to take down all my Atlanta stuff, and she has to display her Pittsburgh stuff for the entire week. So that's going to be kind of gruesome. We Another big game: the Texans and the Colts. Texans finally get a win, and fantasy halfback Arian Foster, the sleeper. Everybody was trying to not pick him too early, but definitely had to make a run at him. I was fortunate to get him in 2 of my leagues, and came through big time. 230 semi-yards, 3 touchdowns. Looks like a stud. Hopefully he keeps it going, and it's a great game. Texans defense did an amazing job on Peyton Manning, and they come through. Hopefully, this could be their final, breakthrough year. We've been predicting this for the past 3 or 4 seasons, and hopefully, this is the one where they break through. We just episode 1, I was touting my season 1 championship in NCAA. Unfortunately, season 2 wasn't so kind. I finished the season 7-5. Played in a crappy Capital One Bowl, one of those crappy bowls that nobody ever watches, and terrible. My entire defense graduated, and I don't know. It was just terrible. I knew from the first game I played against USC, and just a lot of crap was happening. BS that those who play NCAA and Madden understand. It's just everything goes against you, and I knew it was going to be a tough year from then on. So, what you gonna do? Pryor's gonna retire in off season. I know it, so I'm gonna have to reload and probably use one of my 8 5-star halfbacks that I got and convert them. I don't know, maybe play a triple option all game. And Madden, I played my first game. We're following the real NFL schedule, so I played against Ramirez from the Gaff and I lost my first game, uh, 24-17, I believe. Um, Interesting. It mirrors the real game, other than the score. Um, Turner didn't really get anything going on the ground, so I had to resort to throwing a lot with Ryan. Made one mistake. It was a really tight game. I think it was 17-14 going into the fourth quarter, and one long run to Mendenhall, and 88 yards, and that's really the game. Um, I don't know. In the game and in real life, our secondary is suspect. Um, I fear going forward that I might have to make a move or two to solidify the back the back five. I don't know. No matter what defense I pick, I try to give help over the top. Try to bracket the tight ends. Nothing. It just seemed that without pressure, I was a dead duck. And I play Arizona next, who I have success against the owner, and he has a pretty horrific quarterback situation, but he has a great defense. So I don't know. We might have a field goal battle in that one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, I don't know. Things are interesting uh, in life and at work and stuff like that going on with me. Um, Things are going well, family wise. Other kids are off to school, so and they're excited, and that's good. And the fall is coming, which means a lot of busy time for the family. And it comes with Halloween, Thanksgiving, and of course my favorite, Christmas. And it's a lot of stress, especially at work, and the type of job that I do and stuff like that. That definitely demands a lot of mental stability, which is it's hard to explain, but hopefully I can find a balance and maintain and keep it going forward. I do miss my family in New York City. A lot of my friends. Just finished talking to one of my good friends, Denanjay. He's one of my best friends growing up. Discussing Michael Vick and his success yesterday, and he did well, and I enjoyed debating against him, and he was always one of those who was against Vic in Atlanta, and you know the dude made a mistake, and growing up, I'm sure in the area that he grew up, it's again, I'm a dog lover. I have a dog myself, but I understand where he was coming from in terms of the culture and all that other stuff. I mean, I grew up, and I I see it, I hear it, I see pit bulls train all the time. So I don't know. It's just something that we've never really paid attention to, or anything like that. So I mean, I understand, but I mean, come on, when you got money, when you're a millionaire, you gotta stop doing stupid shit. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us, have done things growing up, whether smoking weed or cigarettes or drinking, or dumb shit that young people do. But when you get older, uh, that tends to stop. I mean, I would hope so. And you kind of grow out of those things and situations, and you put yourself in better situations. So when you're a millionaire and you grow up, fighting dogs with your friends or whatever, and the culture or whatever, don't you think that you'll find a better outlet, especially with the millions of dollars? I mean, you really can't find something to do, you know, buy a new car, or, I mean, something constructive. Hell, build a paintball facility in your backyard and go at it. I mean, come on, or anything but continuing doing what is negative in your life. It's just, I don't know, it just boggles the mind. But he had a good game, and hopefully he gets a chance. If it's not with the Eagles, possibly next year. And to be honest, the best team that he fits on is the San Francisco 49ers. Um, they they clearly don't like Alex Smith, and based on yesterday's performance, I don't think he's the answer. I think if you put Vic in that offense with Vernon Davis at tight end for security, and you got Crabtree, and you got Gore running game and an amazing defense, that's a team right there that can possibly do some things next year. So we'll follow that closely and see how it goes. To shift gears here, Halo Reach tomorrow, fellas. The first big release of the fall Christmas season, and anticipating it a lot. Looking to play the single player. I'm very excited about the campaign, and multiplayer, of course, is going to consume every ounce of free time that I have outside of already with NCAA and the Madden leagues and all the fantasy stuff that I do. And of course, family comes first. So a lot of 2-hour nights of sleep are coming up for me, and we'll see. A lot of good things are coming up. Family wise, going to a wedding this weekend. It should be good. Okay, it's nice to get out and support coworkers and stuff like that. So it's gonna be exciting. I do, in closing, would like to say that NFL ticket is something that I cannot live without now. So, thank you, DCXTV, for making me waste a whole bunch of money every year now. It's amazing. And having me and my girlfriend having our favorite teams be out of market teams, it definitely works out for us. And Red Zone channel is amazing, especially if your teams ain't playing. It's a new way of watching games and stuff. And we'll see how well when our teams have buys. It's definitely going to come in handy. The Yankees, they're definitely need to pick it up here, especially towards the end. You don't want to end the season streaking the wrong way. One of my coworkers suggested her using a voodoo doll has impacted our success. I don't really believe in that, but whatever makes her happy, I guess. So next week, Sunday, hopefully. If not, definitely on Monday, episode 3. We'll touch on some movies and stuff that I've recently watched and would like to give an opinion on, especially the Lost series. I'm a huge fan. Hate to admit, but I cried in the finale for about 20 minutes. Yes, I'm a bitch, and I cried. I really can't explain it, but I don't know. It was a big emotional roller coaster, and we'll touch on that. We'll touch on some of the new releases on Blu-ray, and we'll definitely see you back then. So, episode 2, DCX out. See you later.